Hi everyone, welcome to Zoo Zap Facts. Today we're bringing you 11 shocking zoo animal attack stories. Let's dive in. Number 1. Rhino attacks zookeeper. In early 2018, a senior zookeeper was suddenly attacked by a 4.4-ton rhinoceros at the Mogo Zoo along the southern coast of New South Wales, Australia. The 47-year-old woman was feeding the rhino when Kay, a southern white rhino, suddenly impaled her arm with his horn. She was airlifted to Canberra Hospital where she received treatment for a puncture wound and a suspected broken arm. The privately owned zoo referred to the otherwise routine encounter as a freak accident, reassuring the public that the zookeeper's injuries were minimal and her recovery was going very well. Kay, the rhino, was also reportedly doing well after what zoo owner Sally Patty called a minor incident. To enhance safety, the zoo decided to review its safety protocols. Interestingly, this incident came 5 years after a similar rhino attack at Taronga Western Plains Zoo in Dubbo, Australia, where a zookeeper's thumb was nearly severed while feeding a rhino. Maybe rhinos prefer to be fed from a distance to avoid any unwanted close encounters. Number 2. Tiger mauls woman. A terrifying tiger attack at Beijing's Battling Wildlife World in mid-2016 left one woman dead and another severely injured. Footage from the incident shows a woman exiting a car only to be attacked and dragged away by a tiger moments later. Another woman got out of the car, presumably to help, but a different tiger fatally mauled her. Park rangers arrived on the scene within seconds, but their attempts to save the second woman were unsuccessful. The surviving woman received medical treatment, but the details of her injuries weren't disclosed. Apparently, an argument between the two women led to one of them leaving the car, while a third male occupant stayed inside unharmed. Visitors are warned to stay inside their vehicles in areas where animals roam freely. It seems the tigers picked up on the tension, causing the tragic attack. Remember, avoid any intense arguments around wild animals for everyone's safety. Number 3. Brown bear attack. In September 2019, Vera Blisk, an experienced zookeeper and animal activist at the Usurisk Municipal Zoo, was showing a new staff member how to tend to a bear barricade. While demonstrating, Vera leaned toward the cage for just a split second, giving a 20-year-old Himalayan bear named Magnunya a chance to swipe at her. The bear's claws struck her leg, resulting in a lower leg amputation. Despite this tragedy, Vera wasn't bitter. She woke from her surgery calling for the bear not to be punished, saying even by just kissing the bear, I might lose my head within a split second. She always acknowledged the risks, understanding that working with wild bears requires a unique connection, truly a fearless animal advocate. Number 4. Elephant versus Instructor. In October 2012, Lucy Mello, a zookeeper at Sydney's Taronga Zoo, sustained severe injuries when a young Asian elephant calf named Pathy Harn pinned her against a post. Just 2 days prior, the calf had displayed challenging behavior, which escalated during the training session. Sensing a change in Pathy Harn's demeanor, Lucy attempted to exit the enclosure, but the elephant pinned her to a post, injuring her ribs. Luckily, her co-workers intervened and the young elephant was moved to a controlled environment. Despite her trauma, Lucy was eager to return to work, a true testament to her dedication. Number 5. Jaguar selfie attack. A woman at the Wildlife World Zoo in Phoenix, Arizona climbed into a jaguar exhibit in early 2019 to take a selfie. The female jaguar attacked her, gripping her arm with its claws. Bystanders managed to distract the jaguar long enough to free her, though she sustained non-life-threatening injuries. An investigation confirmed that the zoo met all safety standards. Ultimately, the jaguar was spared, as the attack was deemed instinctual. A jaguar selfie? Definitely not worth the risk. Number 6. Binky the polar bear. Back in 1994, an Australian woman, Catherine Warburton, climbed over 2 barricades at the Alaska Zoo in Anchorage to get a close-up with a polar bear named Binky. Binky grabbed her by the legs, prompting a dramatic rescue effort. She sustained a broken leg and bite wounds, later admitting that her decision was the dumbest thing I've ever done. In 2015, footage of this chilling encounter went public, reminding us that bears are better left at a distance. Number 7. Gugu the Panda. In 2009, a visitor at the Beijing Zoo learned the hard way that pandas, however cute, are still wild animals. A giant panda named Gugu attacked him after he climbed over a barrier to retrieve his child's toy. This wasn't Gugu's first attack either. The zoo staff had to pry open Gugu's mouth to free the man's leg, which later required surgery. Just a reminder, zoo enclosures are there to protect both us and the animals. Number 8. Harry the Hippo. In 1966, Richard McCormick, a new zookeeper at Whitley Zoo in England, entered a hippo's enclosure, only to be attacked when a barrier malfunctioned. Harry, the hippo, grabbed Richard's head and dragged him into his pool, causing broken ribs and a punctured liver. Fortunately, a co-worker managed to intervene. Even decades later, Richard bears scars from that harrowing day but holds no grudge against Harry. Number 9. Siberian tiger versus zookeeper. In June 2023, a Siberian tiger fatally attacked a zookeeper at Zurich Zoo in Switzerland. Alerted by visitors, staff managed to lure the tiger away, but the damage was already done. Following the incident, the zoo affirmed that the tiger was acting on instinct, highlighting the inherent risks of working with wild animals. Number 10. Two bears versus. Woman in glass box. In a dramatic setup from a Japanese game show, a woman sat in a glass box near a grizzly bear, who became agitated and began tossing the box around. The setup, called Predator Shield, was intended for entertainment but sparked concern for its potential danger. Such risky stunts can be hazardous for both the animal and the human participants. Let us know if you've heard about this show or what you think about it in the comments. Number 11. Harambe. One of the most controversial incidents involved Harambe, a 17-year-old silverback gorilla at the Cincinnati Zoo. In 2016, a young boy fell into Harambe's enclosure, prompting the gorilla to drag him around. After a tense 10 minutes, zoo officials made the difficult decision to euthanize Harambe to save the boy. Although it sparked a public outcry, the zoo stood by its decision, later enhancing the barrier around the gorilla exhibit. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to Zoo's App Facts and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. See you next time. Bye.